Who on earth has Homer offended to bring upon himself a fatal disaster?
Oh my god, it's getting closer!
That day, Homer was soaking in the sauna when a blurry figure suddenly appeared at the door. The person cranked the room temperature up to a lethal extreme and then firmly locked the door with a wrench. Homer felt the heat intensifying by the second. When he tried to escape the sauna, he found the door wouldn't budge. Just as he was about to pass out, Krusty happened to walk by and pulled him to safety. Shaken, Homer immediately reported to the sheriff, claiming someone had tried to murder him. To solve the case, the sheriff brought in a high IQ criminal locked away in the deepest part of the prison. The sheriff offered Bob a deal. If he helped track down the culprit, he'd get a spot in the prison concert. To prevent Bob from seizing the chance to attack Bart, the sheriff strapped an electric shock device to his leg.
God! Sorry.
Bob asked Homer who among the people he knew had the strongest motive to kill him. Homer thought for a moment. There seemed to be quite a few.
Tony, the Emperor of Japan, ex-President Bush,
Late Frank Grimes,
CBS, Stephen Hawking, the bad little Dixie chick.
and the state of Florida.
Bob then placed a dummy in the yard to pose as Homer, while everyone hid in the shadows to watch what would happen. The plan went smoothly at first, and they were on the verge of solving the mystery when Marge's two sisters showed up with Willie and the church pastor. Clearly, the real killer hadn't taken the bait. The next day, Bob was deep in thought while throwing darts, with Homer sipping a drink nearby. Suddenly, a handgun appeared at the door. Back home, Bob noticed black stains on an invitation. He told Homer to hide, and just then, a crowd burst into the house, announcing that Homer had been elected Carnival King.
Homer, it's a trap. You only won because somebody stuffed the ballot box with these.
Bob realized this was the perfect opportunity to flush out the killer. On the day of the carnival, Bob noticed Homer's float moving but heard no engine noise. The sheriff explained that a mechanic had adjusted it before the parade.
A mechanic?
Bob suddenly realized.
Oh, that's it!
He urged Homer to jump off the float, but it was already out of control, hurtling toward the museum. In a split second, Bob lit a fuse and launched himself like a rocket, snatching Homer to safety. The two escaped via a hot air balloon.